Damn. I wonder what that pumpkin did to get lit on fire and stabbed in the mouth hole. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is my review for D12's latest mixtape, Devil's Night. Not to be confused with their album by the same name, which came out back in 2001, I believe it was. Now on this mixtape, obviously there's no proof because he passed away back in 2006, and you can only count Eminem just a little bit because all he does on here is an a cappella verse on the intro, where he just drops some names and does his usual Eminem thing where he says some controversial shit and comes through with that violent imagery. And for the most part, I thought the verses on this tape were pretty damn dope, but you know how it goes. Bizarre comes through with his slow flow and cringe-inducing, eye-rolling shock value attempts, which are just kind of played out by now if you ask me. For example, on the song Dirty Dozen, he says that he'll never be a man again come 2016, and then on the song Blackout, he says that he loves Bruce Jenner and wants to take her out to dinner, so he's just kind of forcing this shit here. And Bruce Jenner, or Caitlyn Jenner, comes up a couple of times on this album. On the song Raw As It Gets, which I think is one of the best songs because of the dope production, Lazarus says that he's going to expose the bitch in you, just like Bruce Jenner, while Swiftie says that he'll smack your baby up during christening. So, as you expect, D12 and their guests on here are coming with that wild, violent, controversial type of shit. Including on the song 100, where Kid Kid says that he'll kill you and then smile all up in your mom's face, and where Young Buck says that he threw his baby mama out of the car. It's just some cold-blooded shit, man. But to me, I think it was Kaniva who stole the show on a lot of these tracks, because his flow is much better than what I remembered. He viciously spits on the song Dirty Dozen that he's like heroin mixed with smack and crack, and then on the song Evil World, he shows some love to Proof and drops an interesting line when he says that some rappers out there are way too concerned with being lyrical and not concerned enough with being an individual. And I just thought that was an interesting thing to think about, because sometimes the most lyrical rappers out are just boring. They got bars, but you don't really connect with them because there's not a lot of personality coming through or anything that's overly interesting. But that's just my opinion on some lyrical MCs out there. Not all of them, obviously. Now the beat on Evil World is on some trappish type of shit, and Bizarre kicks a song off, and when he kicks songs off, it's especially bad. Like on the song Legend, which also has this horrible hook that's sung awfully by King Gordy, but when Bizarre kicks songs off, it's just a terrible start. At least put them on the end so then we can hear the rest of the song and then skip past them. Because the only verse on here that I thought he came alright on is the song Lit. But then Crooked Eye comes on the last verse and just roasts the whole track, so it's kind of funny to go from Bizarre, like the worst of the worst, to Crooked Eye, or King Crooked, who's one of the best MCs out there. And I know I haven't said too much about Denon, but he's only featured on a couple of songs here, including on Steel 3, which is one of my favorites, because it has this really nice, dusty, boom-bap beat. And I liked it when Denon said that he has a gun bigger than Shaq in Kazam, because Kazam is one of those horrible, classic movies. And Shaq Fu is one of those horrible, classic video games, so Shaq is responsible for a lot of horrible classics, if you ask me. But for the most part, I thought the first half of this tape was on point, except of course for Bizarre's contributions, and the last half of the tape just fell off quite a bit for me. There's the song D.T.U, which is just your basic turn-up anthem. There's Build With You, which is just basically a joke song with lyrics about licking balls, and even Royce the 5'9's verse can't save the stale production and horrible hook on I'm Killin' It. But I did like it when Kaniva made a TurboGrafx 16 reference, because obviously Bonk and Keith Courage are some classic games, and I bet some of you youngins don't even remember that shit, but Caveman Bonk, man, he went hard. And this tape goes semi-hard. I guess it's not fully flaccid, but it's kind of like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it saw like a titty pop out, but it didn't see too much. Anyway, what I'm getting at is I give this one a 3 out of 5. But that's just what I thought about it. Check it out for yourself and let me know what you think. Do you like the direction D12 is going in? What do you think about what they came through with here? And of course, make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. Like my videos, share them, follow me on Twitter, retweet the videos, but the most important one really is just to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't yet, don't be crazy, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.